Hello and welcome to Crafternoon. I'm Miss Mary and I'm here at the Pacific Grove Public Library and we are going to be making painted watermelon rocks just in time for summer. All right, let's get crafting. Okay, as you can see, I've already gotten started a little bit. I have 3 colors of tempera paint, green, red, and black. I have 2 rocks. And as you know, I have Q-tips for my paintbrushes. I prefer to use those. They're pretty accessible. I'm going to add a little bit more of the red paint. I have kind of a first coat started, and I think with this tempera paint, usually a second coat is preferable to just one, but if you want to do just one, that is certainly all right as well. What this one is going to be like a wedge of a watermelon, and this one can be almost like half a watermelon. So I am going to work on this watermelon, and this is going to be the half. So for this one, I am going to take my Q-tip and the red paint, and I'm just going to paint the rock. And I'm leaving a space, as you noticed, for the rind, which will go at the bottom. And I'm just going to continue across. Okay, that is looking really good. And okay, so I think I'm going to leave that like that. I have, well, it's a little bit more front on the sides. This one is drying very nicely. I'm going to use a little bit more paint for maybe that second coat. You can see where it just needs a little bit more. And I'm going to smooth that out. And fill in kind of these parts that aren't as well painted as the other ones. Okay, and I think I'll have more luck if I wait until it's a little bit drier. Okay, great, I've got that. You'll see I left the space below for the green rind, and I'll just go ahead and color that in like that. And this paint is doing really well. I'm not seeing a lot of the rock shining through. I'll use that same green for my other watermelon rock over here. And carefully, as you're going across, try not to blend the 2 colors together, if you can. All right, so that green looks great down below. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put that down because that green looks fantastic, and I'm going to add a little bit more red. And I think it's a little bit great, maybe one little more dab. All right, and I'm just trying to be really mindful that I don't actually have paint on my desk. So you can see there's a little bit of green there. I'm just going to switch that out for a new Q-tip. And I'm going to fill in the top part. As it dries, you can see more of the rock. I'm trying to disguise that if I can. And just like that. And just like that. It's looking really, really good. Okay, a couple spots more over here. And there we go. Okay, let's see how this one is doing. Okay, ideally, I would wait a little bit longer for this first or second coat to dry. However, I'm going to go ahead and create the seeds with the black paint. And let's see how this goes. There we go. Oh, that's looking nice. And I can see how those little black seeds are forming quite nicely on the watermelon. And there we go. And I'll go ahead and make the little seeds on this one as well. Let's see, a little bit more paint. There we go. Once again, ideally, it would be best to wait, but no worries. And this seed is pretty small. I'll make it a little bit bigger if I can. All right. Well, I think our watermelon rocks are ready to go. Though I have to be very careful when I pick them up because they are still wet. So I'm going to take this one and very carefully touch the sides and the top like that. And now I'm going to show you the results of our painted rock watermelon. Well, I had a great time making these, and I hope you did too. And thank you so much for joining me for Crafternoon. Have a great day. Thank you so much. Goodbye.